Hey guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix 1, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Alright, it's been a minute since we've done a video with a boost tutorial. We haven't done one in Season 6, and boosting is slightly different in Season 6 than it was in Season 5. So it's time we talk about this. So if you're new or newer and you don't really understand what's going on with building your lineup and how to get your highest overall and how to get the best boost, we're going to talk about that right now so that you can, by today, hopefully, boost your lineup, get a higher overall, and have a better team. So the first and most important part to boosting your lineup has to do with your boost item. So the first thing we need to understand is the three different game styles. The game style is determined by your boost item. Your boost item is the thing that says boost item. We used to call them coaches, now they're all kinds of different things, rarely coaches, but sometimes. So we just call them boost items, and obviously that's your boost item. Your boost item determines the game style that you are playing. Here we have a green circle with a clover in it. The important part here is the green circle. The green circle is finesse. If you look at the player cards, take Booker, under the B in his name, there's a green circle, and in the middle it says SG. Obviously, that is his position for shooting guard. The green circle, though, means this Booker is a finesse card. Looking at Luka, he has under his name, under the D in his name, obviously PG stands for point guard, and he has a yellow diamond. Yellow diamond is strategic. And then if we look at Anthony Davis, he has the orange square around PF, which stands for power forward, and Anthony Davis is power game style. So your three game styles, looking at the boost items, finesse, strategic, power. Let's go back to our strategic lineup because that's the one we're going to play around with. And what I'm hoping to do, in addition to explaining this to those who are newer to the game, is to build this lineup up to an optimal point, which it isn't right now, and then do some gameplay with it, because I really want to settle in on some lineups. There's not a lot of time when you're doing videos on promos to do that. I want to settle in on my strategic lineup. It is my preferred game style, and see what my best lineup is so we can go forward from there. All right. So the single most important thing to boost your overall has to do with matching your player cards game style to your boost items game style. In this case, if you look above Luka, right above the 91, you'll see a small yellow diamond. That means strategic, and it has a number in it, and the number is 7. So that simply means we are matching 7 strategic player game styles to our boost item game style. And again, the boost item determines what game style your lineup is. So how do we know we are getting the maximum boost out of our boost item? And you can see here, for some reason it says I'm matching 6. Well, I know I'm matching 7. All right. Let's talk about the different levels of boosts for the boost items. You need to match at least 3 strategic player cards. So 3 player cards that have the yellow diamond, and that will give you a +2 boost to team. We'll talk about boost to what and what that little red icon with the running guy below boost means. If you match 6 player cards to the game style of your boost item, you're going to get +3 from this boost item. And you will get your maximum boost if we are matching 8 player cards. And clearly we're not doing that. So we go back here, and again, above Luka's 91, there's that little yellow diamond. We're matching 7. So for me, the obvious answer is to find my strategic version of Tatum, put him in there, and now it says we're matching 8. And if you look at the boost item, we're getting the maximum boost. This is a boost to the athleticism stats. If we look at our player card on the left side, the 9 stats from speed down to tip in, we're getting that maximum boost at +5. It's vitally important to try to maximize your boost item. If you are unable to match 8, then you need to shoot for 6 to try to at least get +3. Let's look at that. We got Tatum back in there, and look at our boosts. and we're getting all +3s over there, okay? So if you can't match 8, you need to try to match 6. I'm matching 7, getting a +3. Let's just say I wanted to put a finesse Jason Kidd in there. Now I'm only matching 6, but I'm still at the match 6 level, so I'm still getting +3. But I don't want to do this. I want to maximize my boost, so I'm going to put strategic. That's the yellow diamond at the bottom of Jason Tatum's card. Lets you know he is strategic. I want to put 8 of them in there to get the maximum boost. I'll put Luka back in there. Now above Luka, you can see I'm matching 8 on the boost item. You can see it's highlighted, match 8 players +5. And then on the card, for the athleticism stats that this particular boost item is boosting, on the left side, you see all those +5s. So if you can't match 8, try to match 6. All right, next is courts and jerseys, and you don't have to match anything to get the full boost out of these. This is a live pass court that gives out a boost to shooting, and it's a +2 boost to shooting. We'll talk about that later. That's going to give me a boost to shooting. I also have 2 jerseys in there that are giving a gold level shooting boost. That's in the upper left-hand corner, the little icon with the crosshairs, right? So +2, +2, +4. And then from the court, another +2, +6. So let's look at Tatum. And you can see on the right side, +6, +6, +6, +6, +6, 5 times. Those are the outside shooting stats, all right? And we'll look at that in a little more detail later. You can also get boosts from a player card. Something to keep in mind about the boost to courts and jerseys is they only boost your starting lineup. They do not boost your bench. The boost item matches your starting lineup and your bench. Let's look at the left side on Curry on the bench, and there you can see he's getting all of that, but he's only getting +2 to his outside shooting stats. So where is that coming from? On the right side of the card, you can see that he has an active and bench boost to shooting, and because it's gold, that means a +2 boost to position. We'll talk about that later again. So he's giving the boost to himself, and because he's on the bench, he's also giving the boost to Luka, and that's why instead of having +6 to outside shooting like Tatum has, he has +8. Boosts on player cards always boost up, okay? So, boost item, match 8. If you can't match 8, try like heck to match 6 to get the maximum boost. You can see right there, we're maxed out. Match 8 players +5. Courts and jerseys will boost your starting lineup only, and it has nothing to do with game style. Everybody's going to get these boosts in your starting lineup. The boost item boosts the starting lineup and the bench. And then player cards with a gold level boost. You can see the crosshairs icon is gold colored. Give out a +2 position boost to itself and to the card above it if it's on the bench. Obviously, if it's in the starting lineup, it's only giving the boost to itself. So it's going to be best for your team overall to try to have these position boosts on the bench. However, gold boosts are the lowest ones with +2. So if you wanted to start Curry, I don't think it would make a difference. In the kind of upper left-hand corner, just above the boost item, that 91, all right, that is your team overall. So all the information you really need is right there. You're a 91 team overall, you're a strategic game style, you're matching 8 strategic cards, and doing that is giving you a +5 athleticism boost. So it tells you everything you need to know. So now we need to talk a little bit about the differences in the game styles. And again, that's going to be dictated by the boost item. So we'll start with our finesse lineup. And we have this page we just looked at on the other one. You can see we're matching 8. We're getting the maximum boost. We're also getting an 8% coin boost. All right, at the top, we have boost highlighted. Let's take the boost item style tab. And this is going to show us the defense. Now, with the finesse lineup, they're going to play basically a 3-2 zone on defense. And so the number one there, that's your point guard. The point guard zone is going to be basically the top of the key. Depending which direction you're playing, the 2 and the 3, which is your shooting guard and your small forward, might be reversed. But if you're playing offense in the direction indicated here, this is how it's going to be set up. Regardless of which way your offense is playing, your shooting guard and your small forward zones are going to be in the wing area. And then when you drop down into the corners, you got your 4 and your 5, your bigs, your power forward, and your center. And their zone is basically the corner. So this type of defense makes it a little difficult to go with what was the old reliable, the corner 3s, because you're going to be sometimes trying to shoot over a center or an equally tall power forward. So if you look at the description, it says the skill boost, it tells you what it is. The formation is dribble drive. The tempo is up tempo, and the defense is full court press. So when you're playing against this defense, against the AI, it's going to be harassing you some full court when you're trying to bring the ball up. I don't know why the defense isn't just listed as a 3-2 zone, because that's what it is really, and that's what's more important. You have to be aware of that, and you have to look at ways to attack the zone if you're playing against this. Now, if you're using the finesse boost item, most players would agree that on manual, this is the worst lineup for your defense. The reason it's the worst lineup for your defense, I think, is that it's easier for your opponent's offense to score inside, and they also tend to get more rebounds. Why? If your opponent has player cards anywhere near the corners where you see the 4 and the 5, the power forward and or the center are going to be cheating heavily to that corner, leaving the lane pretty wide open. And that's a problem getting rebounds, and that's a problem playing defense in the paint. This is not my preferred lineup style at all. How about strategic? We're going to go to boost item style, that tab at the top. This is telling us the formation is a 4 out, 1 in, the tempo is balanced, and the defense is man-to-man. All I really care about with this is that this is a balanced man-to-man defense. If you ask most heavily involved players, they will tell you that strategic is their favorite game style. That leaves us with power, the orange square. So we're going to go to boost item style. And here you can see the formation is 3 out, 2 in. Tempo is going to be half court, so they're going to be picking up at half court. And it's a man defense, and the pressure is tight. So it is largely believed that the power game style will help you playing defense, but primarily is going to help you with your AI crashing the boards to get rebounds. I don't know about the overall playing defense part. I just didn't have that experience with the power boost item. But definitely, this formation is going to help you when you're crashing the boards, all right? You've got your bigs in tight to the paint, and that's why you're probably going to get more defensive rebounds when you're using this game style as opposed to the strategic game style. And remember that both the power and strategic defenses are man defenses, but the finesse defense is the zone. And sometimes the zone is a real pain to play against, but using the zone on manual, in my experience, is not optimal for playing defense and getting rebounds especially. So those are the differences in the 3 game styles. There's obviously less difference between strategic and power than there is between strategic and power compared to the finesse, which is playing the zone. So let's take a look at attribute categories and boost categories. So here's the first page of Luca's stats. These are the primary stats, or the primary attributes. There are 8 categories of primary stats or primary attributes, and you can see them here. Each one of these categories. So let's take athleticism, for example. It's just the average of several attributes that make up athleticism, and we'll get to those in a minute. And the same applies for all of the other primary stats. So we've got athleticism, rebounding, post offense, post defense, inside scoring, outside scoring, defense, playmaking. Rebounding is a really simple one. Post offense and post defense, in my opinion, don't matter a whit in terms of manual play, but they may make a difference in terms of your team's AI play against the other guy. So we're going to scroll up, and this gives us the first page of the attributes. You see there are 2 pages of attributes. Rebounding attributes, pretty obvious, pretty simple. Bottom right-hand corner, offensive and defensive rebounding. Scroll up to page 2, top left-hand corner, offensive and defensive box out. So the primary stats in Season 6 is not only a category of attributes, it's also a category of boost, okay? So let's look at post offense and post defense. And I didn't make little pictures for these just because they just don't mean anything to me, right? All right, post offense. We're gonna have to scroll to the second page. If you look on the right side below box out, all those stats are post stats. Post offense is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, right below box out. Offensive post strength, offensive post footwork, post savvy, and post shot. The defensive post category right below that is the remaining 3 post attributes: defensive post strength, defensive post footwork, and hands in post. And it also adds, top right corner, a boost to block. We're going to go ahead and jump to some slides that I put together to talk about the rest of the attribute categories, which for Season 6 are also the boost categories. They weren't necessarily that in Season 5. All right, first and foremost, the most valuable set of attributes and the most valuable boost category is to athleticism, because that is the 9 categories on the left side of the first page of the attributes, from speed down to tip in. Pay no attention to that stray 87 offensive rebounding. That was a mistake, and I'm too lazy to go back and try to fix it. So take that out of there. It goes from speed down to tip in. Why is it the most valuable? Because it boosts 9 attributes, and that is 3 more than the next highest boost category, which is 6, and we'll get to that in a minute. We've also put this little red icon of the running man next to where it says athleticism. This is just to show you what the icon is for athleticism. In this case, it's red because it comes from a red boost item, and you won't see it here on a player card. I just threw it on this slide. For what we currently have in the game, this boost icon could either be gold or it could be red. If it's gold and it's on a boost item and you max out your boost at matching 8 or more players to your boost item, a gold boost will give +3 to the boost category it's boosting. In this case, we're talking about athleticism, but it might be defense or outside or inside shooting, etc. So it will give +3 to team from your boost item. If it is a gold boost item on a court or a jersey, it will give a +2 boost to that boost category, whatever it is, but only for your starting lineup, not for your bench. If it is a red boost, which means elite, on a court or jersey, we believe, based upon last year, it'll probably be a +4 boost to your starting lineup, okay? Same thing. If it is a red boost on a player card, that will be a boost to position of +4. Remember when we looked at Luka and we had Curry beneath him, he had a gold outside shooting boost that was giving the boost to Luka at the point guard position. If that had been a red or elite boost, it would be a +4 boost to position. So you can get boosts from boost item, court, jerseys, or player cards. If it is an elite boost, the red, on a boost item, it's giving out +5 to all the attributes in that boost or attribute category. All right, let's take a look at inside scoring. Now, this symbol next to inside scoring last year was the symbol for High Flyer. It was an entirely different boost, but this is a gold inside scoring boost. It is boosting the 5 inside scoring attributes: dunking, layup, inside the paint, scoring with contact, and free throw. One that I consider important, outside shooting. Why? Because that's the way this game has traditionally been maximally played, and that is with outside shooting, particularly three-point shooting. In this case, it's gold, so if it was a gold on my boost item, I'd be getting +3. If it's a gold on a court or a jersey or a player card, I'm getting +2. What does outside shooting involve? Mid-range, 3, contested, touch, shot off dribble. Here you can see Luka has +6. We know he's getting +2 from Curry. He's getting +2 from the court from November's Live Pass. So that takes us up to +4, which means I only have one jersey in here giving a +2 boost. And the other jersey, well, we get a hint because it's boosting +2 to on-ball defense. So keep that on-ball defense in mind because it's going to be a part of the next boost category, which is defense. So on page 2 of the attributes, the 5 attributes from block down to drawing offensive foul. Block, steal, hands on perimeter, interception, drawing offensive foul, plus on-ball defense from page 1 of the attributes, so this is 6, whereas athleticism was 9, and everything else is 5 or 4. And then there's the icon, obviously, for defense. Next is playmaking. We're on the last page of the attributes. It's the bottom right-hand corner. It is the 4 attributes that are circled there: passing, vision, triple threat, foul mistakes. So playmaking to me isn't like offensive and defensive post boost categories where I really don't care about them because, passing, vision, triple threat, all that's going to help your point guard in particular really run the offense. And believe it or not, that's all of the categories. So again, what are the boost categories? They're the primary attribute categories. That makes it so much simpler to understand what they are. So let's switch some things around here so you can actually see them. So here I've got a lot of boost to three-point shooting. So we're gonna change out jerseys. So I'm gonna swipe left, swipe left. All right, no, we're not gonna go there. And we'll just look at the jerseys. So these are both outside shooting jerseys. Let's put a playmaking jersey in and then look at Luka. So you can see that his outside shooting just dropped by 2 because we took one of the outside shooting jerseys away. And his playmaking stats, bottom right-hand corner, are now all boosted +2. How about rebounding? This should be pretty obvious. You can see at the bottom left-hand side, his rebounding is boosted by 2. And at the top here, his box out is boosted by 2. How about athleticism? Remember, we have a +5 athleticism boost from our boost item. Now it's +7. That's coming from that jersey. Defense, +2 on-ball defense, bottom right-hand corner, and then those 5 stats with the +2s on the right side. A very valuable boost item, in my opinion. All right, what the heck is that? It is a stone wall, and it means post defense. So there you have it, +2 to block, +2 to the 3 defensive post stats, bottom right-hand corner. Now what's this? What's this jersey? That is, I believe, a bull. In fact, I'm certain a bull. It's an icon of a bull. In the upper left-hand corner of this black Brooklyn jersey, it's a boost to post offense. Let's look at it. And there you go. Those 4 offensive post stats. Inside scoring, all those 2s on the top right-hand corner, 5 of them. But I'd like to get it back to where I was with this shooting jersey. So I'm getting a good boost to my outside shooting. And I'm back to +8 there, +5 on all the athleticism stats, and then nothing anywhere else. And this is the way we're going to play with this lineup. Most important rules: match your player card game style. Match as many as you can to your boost item. That's number 1, to get the maximum boost. Number 2, your boost item determines your game style, and that's primarily important on defense. Number 3, the boost item boosts all 10 cards. Number 4, there are currently in the game position boosts only from the player cards, and they boost only the position they're at. Curry at point guard has a gold shooting boost. He's boosting himself +2 to outside shooting. He's boosting Luka +2 to outside shooting. So position boosts up. Then we got courts. Gold will give out +2. We believe when we get elite ones, they'll give out +4, but these are only boosts to the starting lineup. And the same applies with jerseys. These are giving out +2. We believe when we get elite ones, they'll be giving out +4, but it will only be a boost to your starting 5 players, not the bench players. So now I've gone from this lineup that we started with, which was still a 91 overall team lineup, but I wasn't getting the maximum boost from my boost item, all those +3s. Now I'm matching an 8, and I'm getting all of the boost I can get from my boost item. And so that's the first change I needed to make to maximize my team. Now I want to know, what's my best strategic lineup? My question is, what about my small forward position? Tatum has been a real on again, off again kind of card. Mostly for me, off again, not on again. So we're gonna play with him first, but I have this other card that I got through the store. This was one you could get it for NBA cash somehow, I think. And that is Grant Hill, and I really like his stats. I especially like his shooting stats. We're gonna do 2 gameplays to see what seems to be the best lineup for me to use for my preferred game style, strategic. We're going to start with Tatum and finish off with Grant Hill. So the only part of the process that's left is to jump into that gameplay so we can decide which version of our strategic lineup we prefer, and the process is over. Let's jump into it. All right, we've drawn a multi-year, but this is not a tanked multi-year. It's an actual 88 with 5 88s, which is kind of nice to see. So this is gameplay with Tatum in the lineup. I'm not gonna be shooting with him. I wanna really see how Booker does on the strategic lineup, and he buries that first challenge shot for 3. We're gonna be basically shooting with Luka and Booker. I mean, I know how Tatum performs, and he's just been too inconsistent for me. Nice block by Anthony Davis. Luka from the top of the key. Yikes, that's a bad miss. I have heard some people saying, Luka is trash, Luka is trash. All right, he just missed a pretty easy shot from the top of the key. Does that mean he's trash? No, not necessarily. He might be trash, but it more likely means that right now, today, in this gameplay, top of the key is not a good place to be shooting. So next time we get him, we'll try the corner and the wing. We got a perfect opportunity for corner. Nothing but net, see? So the corner looks good. And no, Luka isn't trash. You just have to know where to shoot from him, and it might change from day to day, from minute to minute, who knows? But it's usually consistent throughout at least one game. Now we'll try the wing, see how he does over here. Boom, nothing but net. All right, Luka and everybody else is gonna be shooting from the corner and the wing, mostly from the wing. Nice steal by Luka, who's looking really good. From the wing again, boom. All right, Luka, there you go. So stay away from the top of the key if the top of the key appears to be cold, right? Ugh. All right, really bad defense by me. I just let him go right by us. 12-2. It's Devin Booker's time. Come on, D-Book, hit it. Boom. Dang. So far, this is a really good lineup. And, again, I'm just staying away from Tatum. I've had him for a month. I know all about him. I don't need to waste shots, right? That's just my experience. Some people think have had great experience. Another steal by Luka. Very nice. We're going to go with the easy slam by the Joker. Nikola Jokic. No problem. Oh, thank you, game. Wow, that almost never happens in actual gameplay. Sometimes happens when you're playing promo events, but wow. All right, now see, we're going to take that for the top of the key simply because it's a catch and shoot on the inbounds, which is a really high percentage shot. So we took that one. That was worth the risk, right? Come on, Luka. So we're playing some pretty good on-ball defense. Nice interception by Luka. Get it off to AD. Oh, no. Tough block, but right place, right time. Joker, slam. 22-2. All right, let's hold them, man. We haven't won by 20 in a while, right? We haven't been playing with our strategic lineup, though. Mostly we've been playing with our power lineup. Just stay on him. Just stay on him. No way. Don't you even. All right. All right, 22-2 with that lineup. Yeah, that feels pretty good with the strategic lineup. All right, we've drawn a Season 6 86, basically a Dunkin' Spice latte lineup with Reaper in there from the Mad Scientist promo. We're going to use Grant Hill a lot because we really haven't I don't think we've used him at all. And so mostly what I want to see is how's his AI on defense and how does he shoot? And can he get an occasional board? We're going to open up from the wing. Ooh, it didn't want to go in, but it did go in. Doesn't matter whether it's all net or it bounces around the rim and goes in. They all count. Nice tip by Grant Hill. That's a good sign. Ooh, look at Davis with that block. That tip indicates that Grant Hill's AI will probably be pretty active on defense. Not definitely. There, he did it again. Yeah, definitely. This is going to be a very active card on defense, and he's liable to get rebounds as a result of being active as well. Nice steal by Luka. Let's go ahead and see how he is right from the wing. Nice, nice. 9-0. We do obviously have a, what is it, a +5 OVR bump or overall advantage. Oh, I thought Booker was going to get that. And there's that pesky Isaiah Thomas out of position at shooting guard. Always hitting shots. His AI is crazy good. All right, let's see. Come on, Grant Hill. Take it. Oh, tough miss. Yikes. Luka, get it back to him. Get it back to him. Catch and shoot. That's good. Nice. All right, so he's what, 2 for 3, I think? Come on, Book. Book gets a lot of steals in the wing area. Normally that Carter's AI is, ooh, look out, watch out. Nice pass by Grant Hill to D-Book for the oop. Now I forgot what I was saying. Doesn't matter, couldn't have been important. No. Good D, it goes in anyway. All right, 14-4. It's kind of odd that this 86 is playing better. Oh gosh, Grant Hill over Shaq. Challenged and he buries it. That's a really good sign for his shooting. Come on, get the steal. Oh boy, no way. Oh Shaq, you bugger. Get the block. Nope. We're only up by 11. We need to do much better than this. Let's kick it back out to Grant Hill. Bring him over to the wing. Pretty deep from the wing, too. Nothing but net. Yeah, this is a good card. I think he's going to be super rare, though, and so probably fairly pricey on the auction house. But then again, he's only an 88. Come on, Luka. Nice. Take the slam. Boom. All right, let's close it out with a strong last 40 seconds here. So far, so good. Ooh, Luka had the steal, but there was a offensive foul away from the ball. I would have rather had the steal, but we'll take the ball. And we're going to keep shooting with Grant Hill. Go ahead, Grant. Make it. Boom. All right, 25-6. 13 seconds left. Almost. Luka tipped that, but they got it. Let's just keep them from scoring. Oh, geez, twice. They're definitely going to score. All right. Payback is what? Oh, his foot's on the line, but it goes in. 27-8 plus 19. I like this lineup. I like Grant Hill. He was active. His AI was active on D, and he took a bunch of shots, and he only missed one. So, and this guy did well, actually, playing up that much, winning his drive. Nice job, Joe. All right, so that was, two pretty good gameplays, at least in my book. Basically, we won both by about 20. But what I've been able to do here today then is to settle on a lineup, in this case, strategic. This is going to be my lineup. And to settle on the cards that I currently want in that lineup: Luka, D-Book, Grant Hill, AD, and Jokic. We're all maxed out on our boosts, so we are locked and loaded and ready to roll. All right, guys, that's it. Finally, we're done. We're out of here. It's over. And remember, peace out.